Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Salam Media. It is now 43 minutes past 7. I'm your host, Dakir Dawud, and I'll be taking you through right until 9 o'clock this evening. Now, next up, we're going to be chatting to Ntando Mahlangu's coach, Niel Cornelius. He's going to be giving insight on how they prepared for the Paralympics after Mahlangu won gold and broke the long jump world record only 4 months after participating in long jump. Quite an interesting topic there. Look, here's a quick clip we're going to play, and then we come back. We're going to be chatting to Niel Cornelius. He's going to tell us all about that. It's a white flag, and it's a record that's broken, and it's a gold medal in South Africa's favor. South Africa currently have 4 gold medals at the Olympics, 1 silver and 1 bronze. That leaves us on 6 medals in total. We're now 29th on the medal tally, with China leading the way, 85 gold, 53 silver, and 46 bronze. A total of 184 medals. Well, from our side, I mean, the Olympic team didn't really bring us that many medals home. We're still proud of our team, but I mean, the Paralympic team is definitely doing the goods out there. But right now, we're going to be chatting to Niel Cornelius, that's going to tell us all about this code switch that Mahlangu underwent in order to break a record and win gold.
Hi.
Good evening. Thanks for joining me on the show this evening. It's a pleasure.
Oh, anytime.
Neil, let's get straight into the thick of things. Did you see a long jumper from this sprinter, or how did the conversion come?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Ntando has actually done long jump in the past before, so this wasn't his first time doing it. It's just nothing he's ever prepared or trained for. The sprint was his main event. It's something he loved a lot, so he always focused on that. The long jump hurt his back, so it's something he completely just skipped for like the past 3-4 years. And then this year, he found out he qualified for the Paralympics, and then basically decided maybe for the first time or one time I should at least take it a bit more seriously. And
Mm.
that's when he called me. I've met Ntando when he was 14 years old. I was a few times helping him out every now and then, but he never really took the long jump as seriously as he did this time. He actually just thought, let me just see what I can do.
Well, he broke a world record and he won gold. I mean, that is quite a phenomenal achievement in the space of 4 months. I mean, that is phenomenal. From 4 months taking a sport serious and then winning gold and breaking a world record. What was that training schedule like for that 4 month time period in order to get him Paralympic ready?
It's even more insane than that because we had less than 2 months. We only had about 7 weeks to properly prepare for this. And the
Mm.
first week we spent testing him, seeing where his strong points are, seeing if we need to work on certain stuff, developing the technique for him, making sure that it suits him well. And then it was 6 weeks of just training, just grinding and drilling and repeating and just doing it over and over and over again. Ntando, I mean, I kept on saying this, but he's got an unbelievable work ethic. He really, really, really pushed hard, and he learned so quickly. What he accomplished in like less than 2 months is really impossible. I don't think
Mm.
anybody would have been able to do that except him.
No, definitely. And I mean, he's just complimenting the team that South Africa has at the Paralympics, getting medal after medal. I mean, for many bigger countries, it might not seem like a big deal, but for us, as a South African nation, knowing how much people our population consists of, knowing the social challenges that our country faces, um, to bring back, even though it's only 6 medals, it means quite a lot for this country. Neil, I mean, what did this mean to you as a coach, working personally with Ntando, being in his personal space? Yes, he's the athlete. Yes, he has to do the hard work. But for you, seeing that your plans and your preparation that you've put in place being of a standard that nobody in the world can compete with.
It's it's really an amazing feeling. It's a really an amazing feeling. We had this plan when we started. We had our goals. I wanted that world record. I wanted that medal.
Mm,
But actually, just seeing things fall into place as good as that, that was, I mean, really unbelievable. In my wildest dreams, I didn't expect everything to fall in place that beautifully. So, no, no, my first Paralympic medal, I'm insanely happy. I'm very proud of that guy.
are you going to put this record on your CV?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's almost there. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be there.
A world record and a gold medal. Well, I mean, looking at this, you mind shedding some light what else your CV consists of in case I decide to want to quit broadcasting and become a long jump athlete?
I'm actually quite proud of this, but I've got this year, I think, a total of 115 medals over SAs and international competitions. So I'm quite proud of actually breaking 100 a few years ago. Actually, my 100th medal was my third 8-meter jumper, Johan van Vieren. He jumped in 8.10. So that was my
What?
100th medal. And I'm actually also really quite proud of this. I really don't brag about it too much, but I also coached Luva Manyonga to an Olympic silver in 2016
Mm.
when I was just 28 years old. And then the next year, he got the African record and a world champs gold when I was still 29. So yeah, I've been coaching since I was 21 years old, 20 years old.
Mm.
So I've been doing this for about 12, 13 years now. I've been busy.
What made you decide to make the switch from being in the athlete space to suddenly being a coach?
Well, I mean, I did athletics when I was younger. I really had fun with that, but it wasn't at the same kind of level that I'm currently coaching at. My
Mm.
dad used to be, well, actually, my dad is still a professional coach. He's a manager of Tux Athletics. He's for about 40, 50 years. He coached previous SA record holders, and I just kind of grew up on the track while he was there.
Mm.
And then in my first year, I got injured and I got bored. So I decided, let me try and just coach a little bit, see if it went well. And then the next year, I had a 15-year-old that jumped further than I ever jumped my whole life. So I thought, okay, maybe maybe this is better, more my style.
What a wake up call to make you realize that sometimes the coach, it's actually easier to coach than to be the athlete.
Well, I'm having a lot
But
of fun with it, I can say.
well, I mean, if you're having so much fun, you're doing a phenomenal job, 100 medals, and now you've got the Paralympic gold and world record. I mean, what more can we say? Neil, after winning a Paralympic gold, breaking a world record, Ntando now comes home. How do you, as a coach, keep him focused so that he can keep performing at that level for the next 4 years and maybe even better his performances so that he can retain the gold medal at the long jump?
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to keep on setting new goals. Gonna have to keep on pushing that boundaries. If Ntando, with 2 weeks of training, smashes his own world record by more than half a meter. I mean, he's the first double amputee to ever jump over 7. What he did is really, really amazing. You just got to keep on pushing that boundaries.
Mm,
Next 10 years, why not be the first guy to jump 8 meters? I mean, go further than that. Why not see if he can break 21 seconds in the 200?
mm,
That guy, I mean, he's got so much potential that you can just keep on pushing the boundaries, keep on setting goals. Yeah, it's actually quite sad because Ntando is extremely good at a few other events as well. He has an amazing 408-meter time. They just don't have that event for him at the Paralympics. So hopefully in the
yes.
future they
Mm,
will add those events, and then he'll even have a new goal, something else to more boundaries to push, something else to motivate him. But yeah, no, I think if
mm,
he cleared a 7 as easy as he did, 10 years later, let's go for an 8 at least. Why not?
mm. Yep, and another gold medal in your bag. I'm sure you wouldn't mind that. Neil, look, man, thanks so much for joining me on Salami this evening. Congratulations to you once again. Congratulations to Ntando and also the rest of the South African Paralympic team representing us and doing the goods out there, keeping our country's flag flying high. Thank you so much for your time this evening. I hope you have a lekker weekend further and you're going to be celebrating that gold medal, man. Have a good one.
Definitely. Thank you too.
That was Niel Cornelius, the coach of Ntando Mahlangu, who recently broke the world record in long jump and won a Paralympic gold medal for South Africa. This comes only 4 weeks after making the code switch from the 100-meter sprints to long jump. Quite phenomenal achievement for him indeed. But look, right now we're going to be taking a quick break. When we come back, we're going to be chatting all things rugby. It is a Currie Cup semi-final weekend. We do know that the Bulls are currently taking on the Western Province at Loftus, in which is probably a thrilling encounter. I wish I could be watching that one. Um, it's going to be interesting to see the outcome of this match because that will determine who will be playing in the final of the Currie Cup next week. Tomorrow, we're going to be having the Griquas that will be taking on the Sharks at the Shark Tank in Durban. This comes after the Griquas last played in the semi-final in 2019 against the Lions, who then beat them, and their last title came in 1970. Sure. That is a good couple of years ago. They have a chance now to rewrite history in Durban tomorrow. Will they have what it takes to bring silverware back to Kimberley's trophy cabinet? Stay tuned to Salam Media. We're going to be chatting to team manager Lance Salter. He's going to be telling us all about what's happening in the Griqua camp.